Okay, so it's important to know about the particles, because that tells us exactly how the states of matter are, and the formation of the particles depends on what state of matter it is. So today for our activity, you all are going to make a foldable, okay, to help you remember what the particles look like, and certain things that will remind you of what characteristics a solid has and what characteristics a liquid has and a gas, okay? So on your desk, I already gave you everything you need. I already cut out your pieces, so we don't have to worry about that. So get your construction paper for me really quick. Everybody should have a piece of construction paper on your desk. Okay, so it should be facing up like this, long ways. Okay? So I just need you to fold it like a little fold.
Right here?
Yeah. Big enough so that this piece can fit on it, okay?
Right here?
Yeah, that should be good. Yep, perfect. Everybody got that?
Yes, ma'am. Like this?
Perfect. Perfect, Ashton. Hannah, you got it? Okay, so now you can go ahead and get your glue sticks and glue that top piece on there for me. The states of matter. And it says solid, liquid, and gas. Yeah, go ahead and glue it. And this is something you all can use to help you study for whenever we're going to take our test. Yes, Naya?
What do you want us to do on here? Because it doesn't completely fit.
That's okay. That's okay. Whenever we're finished, you all can cut off the extra. We don't need to worry about that right now, okay? Bryson, I need you to hurry up and glue it on there. Okay, so now this is what you all are going to do by yourself. I got, there's different parts. There should be 3 things under each state of matter. So one of your little cutouts says, has definite shape and volume. Which state of matter do you think that goes under? Bryson?
Solid.
Solid. Okay, so what are you going to do then? Glue that where?
Under solid.
Right. So what about does not have has a definite volume but no definite shape? Tierra. Good job. Because the liquid doesn't have a definite shape, it takes the shape of its what?
Container.
Right. Okay, so you all get the idea?
Yes.
Okay, but then you have one more thing to do. You see how I have these circles up here?
Yes.
These are to help you remember what the particles look like, okay? So I gave you all your crowns and your little cups right there. So for your solids, you have this pinkish color, okay? And your liquid, I want it to be green, and your gas purple. And then the black is there so you can draw the circle. So I need you all to make sure that you have them drawn right, okay? Because we practice, so you all should know what each of the particles look like for each state of matter, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to give you all about
5 minutes.
8 minutes, okay? So how many things are each of them supposed to have?
3.
3. Okay, so if you have 4 under one, then you know what?
That's wrong.
It's not right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give you all those 8 minutes. Go ahead. It is independent work. I want to see if you know what the right statements are. Yes, Amari. Just try to pull them. No, it doesn't matter which one you do first. You got to read the statements and make sure you have it under the right one. to untwist it. Just pull it off.
Mine, I pulled mine out. Do I have to put it back in?
No, you don't have to put it back in there. Just keep track of them. No, you can't. Look, remember, gas is purple, liquid is green, and the solid is the pinkish color. And you're drawing the. I'm gonna write it up here. Yeah, you're drawing the particles. What the particles look like at the top.
Wait, I think
Yes, Landon.
so. We just color the whole thing. Color this.
No, you don't color. You're drawing the particles. And the particles are the small. No, you put those. Okay. It should look like mine. You're gluing the statements under it, like this. And one thing that you all need to know about particles is that the particles are the smallest things that are smallest parts of matter, and you can't even see particles with your eye. Like that's why scientists use magnifying glasses and microscopes so they can see those types of things. Yes, I'm Amari.
When we're finished coloring the thing, then are we allowed to stick the?
Yeah, go ahead and start sticking the statements under the right statement. Yes. So for the solid, how do the particles look? Are they all tight together? Are they loose? They're tight together, so how do you need to draw them then? Tight together. So they barely have any space. They vibrate in place, right? And they have little energy. Definition of solids, right. What's another statement that you think goes under solids? What does this one say? Which one does that go under?
This one goes under
Right, because the liquid takes the what?
shape.
Right. What about this one? Where do you think that one goes? Particles vibrate in place, but you cannot see them moving. They vibrate in place, so they don't really move. It'd be a solid, because if they can't really move, that means they're what? They're tight together, right? Mason, you had a question? Perfect. Good job, Mason. Which one?
That one.
Has a definite shape and a definite volume. If it has a definite shape and a definite volume, it means it always stays the same, right? It has a definite shape. A solid has a what? It has a definite shape, right?
Yeah.
It only changes shape if it adds heat, right?
Yeah.
So it's right.
Teachers and
Look at
students,
this one.
please.
Particles move at a high speed in all directions.
Remember to allow the students that are coming in tardy to just write it down and accept them in class, please. Also,
Look at this
Rankin
one.
Abdullah, would you report to the gym?
So they're vibrating in place. Are they really moving all the way around?
I think it's different. Is it different? Oh, okay, outside.
Bryson, you had a question? enough energy to move out of the position, but do not have enough energy to move far apart. So which one, when we acted it out, which one were you kind of spread out, but you weren't like very far apart? Right.
This way, because I'm done. Then I cut the side out from the thing.
So a solid does not have a definite shape or a definite volume.
So it's just easy. And everything works up for those things. And how can I cut it?
So as evenly as possible. Particles vibrate in place, but you cannot see them moving. Think about it. Particles vibrate in place. So if they're vibrating in place, which one did we act out where you all were stuck together, but you were moving just a little bit? Right. So look at this one. And look, you have two of the same. So which one needs to be moved? Right. Think about these statements before you glue them down. Make sure. Right.